A very good morning to all the students of class 2. My name is Prerna and I'm your English teacher. And today we are going to read chapter number 13 from your English book. And the name of your book is Skyline. So, this chapter number 13 of your book is a poem. Let us see what is this poem about. So, this is your Skyline book, English book, and this is chapter number 13, which is a poem. And what is the title of the poem? The Squirrel. I'm sure all of us have seen a squirrel in the park, and this poem talks about the life of a squirrel. So let us see what are the things that a squirrel does. Let us try and find out. Whisky frisky, hippity hop, up he goes to the treetop. Whirly twirly, round and round, down he scampers to the ground. Furly curly, what a tail, tall as a feather, broad as a snail. Where is his supper? In the shell. Snap, crack, out it fell. So let us start understanding this poem line by line. So you can see that this is a little squirrel which is drawn here, and how is the what are the activities of the squirrel that are described? Whisky frisky. Whisky frisky means that the squirrel moves very fast, and sometimes it seems that the squirrel has lost its balance. The way it walks very quickly, sometimes like a mouse, sometimes even faster than a mouse. Hippity hop, up he goes to the tree top. So the squirrel is said to climbing up the tree top. Whirly twirly, round and round. So when the squirrel is on the tree, what are the various ways in which it goes around the trees? It takes circular motion. And then down he scampers. Scampers means, what is the meaning of the word scampers? To run. So then the squirrel runs down the tree to reach the ground. Furly curly, what a tail. So now the tail of the squirrel is described. It is said to be very curly. Tall as a feather, broad as a snail. So then, so if you look at this, can you have a look at this thing? So now this thing is curly. It is like a coil, right? So this is how the tail of the squirrel is described. And then where is his supper? Supper is an evening meal. So now the poet is saying that the squirrel is looking for its evening meal, which is a supper, in the shell. So where is this? Where can the squirrel find its supper? In the shell. Snap, crack, out it fell. So now the squirrel, it wanted to eat the supper. And where was the supper? In the shell. So in order to get that supper, what did it do? It snapped. Snap means it break and then cracked, and from the shell the supper came out. So I hope all of you have enjoyed reading this story about the life of a squirrel. And next time when you see a squirrel in the park, just observe it for some time and see what are the various things that the squirrel does. Thank you.